Welcome back to Glory Road. If you're new here, I'm Tamika McLean. I write books that help women trust God when the numbers don't add up and the door is still closed. Today we are sitting in Genesis chapter 22. The story of Abraham, Isaac, and the mountain that gave God a new name. There's a detail in this story that almost every preacher misses. And once you see it, you cannot unsee it. Let's go. A boy carries a bundle of wood up a mountain. He doesn't know it's for his own funeral. His father tied that bundle. His father is the one with the knife. This is the most famous trust story in the Bible. And most people miss what actually happened on that mountain. Most of us don't have a Moriah moment with a knife. We have one with a bank statement at 11 at night when the kids are finally asleep. A diagnosis the doctor delivered too fast. A teenager who hasn't called in 7 months. A marriage that got cold and we didn't even hear it freeze. A door we begged God to open and watched him close. Different week. Same hill. We pray for provision and the cupboard stays empty. We pray for healing and the next scan comes back worse. And the climb keeps going. We are carrying wood up a hill we never wanted to climb. Genesis chapter 22. God tells Abraham, "Take Isaac, the son you waited 25 years for, and offer him on a mountain I will show you." Abraham gets up early. He doesn't argue. He doesn't bargain. He cuts the wood himself. 3 days they walk. 3 days to talk himself out of it. 3 days to turn back. He doesn't. At the bottom of the mountain he tells the servants, "The lad and I will go yonder and worship, and come again to you. We, both of us, will come back." He has already decided how this ends. Before God has shown him a single ram. The mountain gets its name from one word Abraham speaks. Jehovah Jireh. In Hebrew that is not God will give. It is God will see. He will see to it. He has already seen what you cannot. Here is what almost every preacher misses. The ram was not running up the mountain to save Isaac at the last second. The ram was already in the thicket, caught by its horns, while Abraham was still saddling the donkey at the bottom. The provision was sitting on the mountain, while Abraham was still tying his shoes. We have been told God shows up at the 11th hour. Sometimes he does. But often he has been showing up since the first hour. We just hadn't climbed high enough to see him yet. The ram was waiting. The whole time. So if you are climbing the hill of provision today, if the numbers don't add up at midnight, if the door is still closed and the rent is still due, if your faith has gotten quiet because nothing visible has moved, he didn't forget you. He went ahead of you. The ram is already in the bushes. The provision is already on the mountain. You haven't reached the place of seeing yet. That's all. So keep climbing. Keep obeying the last thing he told you. Even when the substitute hasn't shown up. What is waiting at the top is not what you feared. It is what he has been preparing since before you took the first step. If this hit something inside you, I made a 7-day Moriah Trust Prayer Guide. For the season where you have to pray with the wood still on your back. It's free. Link in the description. This week's read is WHY Pray in the Secret Place. The workbook by Tamika McLean. On Amazon. Comment ahead below if God has gone ahead of you. Like. Share. Subscribe. See you next week on Glory Road.